Hey guys, Twitch ACB here. I've decided to get myself involved in the Mana series. Instead of playing the original Secret of Mana for the Super Nintendo, I decided to go with the remake version that was released in 2018. In the beginning, the game greets you with an opening that provides a brief tale of what the game is about. In the options menu, you get to choose between the soundtrack at any point for this version or the classic, which I thought was a fantastic idea. The story starts off with a summary of an event that happened before the game about a war which was dealt with a hero holding the Mana Sword. Then we get to our events in the current day with the main character and his friends goofing off away from the village. He accidentally falls down from a log and survives the drop, which leaves a voice calling him to pick up the Mana Sword and begin the adventure. We begin our gameplay as we attack the enemies with our new sword as we make our way to the village. This brings up the first problem I have encountered, as when you're attacking an enemy, you will often need to wait for the percentage of the weapon to go back to 100%, or there is going to be a chance that you may miss or strike at a lower damage value. So you won't be able to button mash your way through, as you have to time your strikes, but at the same time you may not even guarantee yourself a hit. Moving on, there are villages throughout the game that includes an inn, shops for weapons, finding a door for upgrades, NPCs and story events. Each of the NPCs have voices which I am impressed with, as you don't see that very often in JRPGs. Later on, you will meet the characters that will aid you on your journey. The first character was a girl named Prim that is trying to find a guy named Dialogue whom she is in love with, that is currently on her journey to find a witch. Later on, the second character we find is named Popoi, who is a sprite that joins our party to try to recollect their memories. With our hero into the mix, we only have 3 playable characters available throughout the entire game. We can switch back and forth between our characters to be used in battle and have the AIs be commanded through using the strategy menu. These characters can also be controlled by human players, as the co-op system is amazing. The difference between the characters in battle is the main hero can't use magic, whereas the other 2 characters can. Prim can use defensive magic spells and Popoi uses offensive magic spells. These spells can be learned by saving the spirits in the game. On top of the spells, they have a level up system which is handled by the number of times the spell is used. Each level up will increase the power of that ability, however you won't be able to get max level until you make further progression in the story. The weapons are shared between the characters, as each of them can use any of them during battle. There are 8 weapons in total, and they can be upgraded by collecting them in various locations throughout the story. Just like the magic, these weapons have a level up system the more you use it. Some of these weapons do play a part in helping the player reach certain areas. In addition to that, they do have charge attacks whereby you charge your weapon to the max, then release to perform it. If there are more levels on the weapon, then you can charge for an even longer time to perform a different charge attack based on the level. I've always loved this feature, as there are many core animations to go through and adds more depth to the gameplay. One of my favorite features are the inn conversations. This can be done by visiting inns throughout the story and getting conversation with the characters before they head on to bed. These conversations could entail what is currently happening with the event, or getting to learn more about them in general. It provides more of an outlook between each character's personality and gives them character progression with others as they start to learn more about each other. It grew me more interested into liking Prim and Popoi, as how many things they can easily disagree with each other while also liking to tease the main hero. Upon seeing the characters I like, Sage Luca is my favorite in this game. Upon her cute design and intro, I feel as though she's very helpful towards the main character to learn about his destiny and push him forward in the right direction. Overall, with this being my first Mana game in the series, I did have a lot of fun going through this adventure, despite a few knockbacks that I encountered with the gameplay. Let me know what you guys think about this game, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.